Hello there, this is Slime Old Ben. Here's more of the Expanse. Gonna be marooned here. Story of my life. One time my stepdad actually did dump me off on the side of the highway because I suggested we finally use like a giant can of tuna that they actually did just let go past its expiration date for years later, rather than use it for like mac and cheese at once or whatever. But it's like, what the heck? Why waste it? It annoys me anytime I see food going to waste, especially after like so many days when I went without food. But whatever though. Onward to helping Kamina navigate the Unitologist's asteroid. Again. But, you know, Maya's still alive at least. If you don't save Maya, then there's a... She's still alive, though.
I need to get off this rock.
And back to the ship that you left the airlock of. Or at least to a ship, I guess, is the idea, since if you just go back to the same situation without any way to deal with it, it just is the same way it was before. The Monty Hall dilemma, sort of. In a different way, I guess. Not exactly like that, but anyway. Here's the thing with the password for the other code puzzle thing in the game here. Like, first you solve the wire puzzle.
Pressuring.
And then you solve the other lock thing that has the exact same
I
pattern.
need to stretch every breath. Who knows how many hours I need to survive here.
It's a slight improvement compared to people leaving their passwords as password.
The message we heard had to come from somewhere. If I can find its source, maybe I can change it to a distressed call.
A distressed call. Extra stressed. Not a sure. Alright. Here we go. Kara G is a good voice actress. I might have misheard her, but it's just like...
It's so weak.
Yeah.
But you must have had some way of communicating with the inner planets. Of course. When the inners wouldn't help you, you started shouting in every direction at once. If I point the antennas back toward the gravity well, I can boost the signal and send a distress call.
Of doom.
Sabaka. I'll have to use the mining tunnel.
Sabaka, when the walls
The quickest
fell.
way to the antenna array is... under that massive mining cart.
And
I'll
that
have to power it up.
me of Dead Space 3 with the Luna thing. Anyway, let's see about getting these before that, or do we have to... Anyway, let's look at
It's
this.
a record of the transmissions with the inner planets.
Get it all done now.
This is UNN Command for the station Cassiopeia. We have received your multiple distress calls, and our response has not changed. We encourage you to contact your private insurance supplier. If you do not have insurance, you can apply for emergency relief aid. You will be assigned a spot on the wait list. UNN Command, we understand that you cannot help us. No one can.
No
At
one
least,
can.
no human. I
Whoa.
never understood
The hope
how
of
big
aliens.
it all is.
Brr.
But glancing out into our sorry keyhole, you begin to comprehend the scope of the universe. This will be our last message, as we're repositioning our radio transmitter to a far better purpose.
Of
It may take
doom.
millennia to achieve contact, but we will be waiting.
Waiting
This
for
place
the aliens
has given
to
us
save them.
nothing but death.
And hamsters.
But death is all we need.
Whoa.
This is an automated message from UNN Command. We have approved your application for relief aid. Please respond to coordinate the shipment. Your estimated delivery time is within the next 7 years. This is an
good.
automated message from UNN Command.
This won't help me find anything. Ever. I refuse to end up as just another frozen corpse in this station.
Yep.
They didn't have a chance out here, but they had a purpose. Is something.
12th of December, 2335? What?
They didn't have a chance out here.
2235.
They had a purpose. Is something.
I thought I saw the other one. I was like, wait, what? When was this supposed to take place? And there's the annoying idle thing there as well. Right, do we have to look at that again? I think I looked at it last time. Alright, here, onward to the puzzle now. To the puzzle, connect down, doopy-doo, down, 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 doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo, doo-doo. Everything is doo-doo, more or less, yeah. And left, right, yep, B. And then left, B, and connect. And though I said it last time, I'll say it again. It's the same thing here. This pattern, okay. Left trigger and up with that, okay. This pattern goes to the key thing. I had to look it up myself because it's like, why would it be? But, oh well, it's how games work sometimes. Obvious crap is obvious. Oh, and let's look at this before we do the other stuff. Look, there's the looking. See, she is looking now.
You tried to fight off the inevitable.
No, they embraced the inevitable. That's what they did. They didn't fight anything. Oh well, that's just how it goes sometimes. Oh, we can look at this as well. I didn't realize that. Look.
The tunnel entrance is under this thing.
Let's try shoving it. This ought to work well. Even in 0G,
Okay.
it's a lot of mass. And it probably would have, like, some magnets holding
It's
it to the...
magnetized to the tracks.
Yep, okay.
But there must be a way to reroute it.
Alright, onward to the switch, which we already powered. Oh well, yes, the puzzle though, still. Lever...
This must control the mine tracks. Ancient tech, but effective.
Yeah, we just need a telekinesis module from Isaac Clarke. And now time for the password, which isn't password. It'll be the same as the thing up above,
Locked. Of course.
even though the enemy
Never
gate
seen
is
a
down.
passcode like this.
Yes, you have. If you played it once, you have to figure it out one way or the other. Unlocked. Alright. And open says me. Yeah, the word unlocked reminds me of two things, though I don't really like the California Girls
Get to the
song.
antennas.
That does
Boost
have
the
the word in
message.
it.
Get help.
What are the odds that someone hears it?
And it is a catchy tune. But also Beowulf. Word horde unlocked. Unlocked.
Better than nothing.
How much better?
60%. Who knows? At least 50.
Your fight is over, Kamina. Seek peace now.
You want me to lie down and die?
Like,
Is
oh
that it?
y'all?
I mean, success when you embrace the inevitable.
And hope for aliens to
Don't
show
talk to
up.
the buddies. Don't talk to the buddies. Don't talk to the buddies.
Oh, time for flight powered by Poncho's Buffet again. This is madness. No, wait, this is madness. Oh well, loading, loading, loading. Here we go again. Now, before I had computers again, I used to just have a phone, and it was annoying. Because it's like the only link to the outside world. And it's addictive. More addictive than
Oye?
these.
Is anyone reading?
Unfortunately, if you
I
know
can't
how to
hear
read
you.
anymore.
Like I said, you are a long way from home, Molly.
Does?
I told you I'd find you. Considering the price on your head, I'm amazed you got this far.
You're not real.
Hari Seldon there.
You're just some loose thoughts bouncing around in my head.
You shouldn't be so quick. Turn down conversation, Carmina.
Unless you want to keep talking to the dead.
Hari
You want to
Seldon.
waste my oxygen? Fine. But you have to keep up.
Oh well. Oh, what the heck. But the way he says Molly reminds me of, like, what was his name? Carter Burke? The guy from Mad About You and Aliens. How he said kiddo.
So
Calling-
what is the plan? Sending a message no one will hear? Hoping for help that will never come? You really do belong here.
I have a feeling there's something here,
Someone could hear it. Someone could come.
but I'm not gonna search endlessly. I looked
You
before.
fight and you fight, and where does it get you?
Hamsterland. And soon some of the rocks will turn into heads, hallucination-wise, reminiscent of what was aboard the Urshanabi, which, at least like looking it up, apparently, like there's an unknown prefix that's often used.
Hushang, did those rocks just turn into heads?
Yep.
So, Jumpy, you've got soft since you left Sirius.
At least, okay, I'm not gonna bother with all that, but it is related to the
Almost
whole
there.
Noah thing there.
It's quite a bit further, I'm afraid. If you're heading in the right direction.
It's not the name of that, but yeah, whatever.
Shut up.
The part that's relevant to the game, though, is it's a pilot guidance thing. But the name's supposed to be like a prefix and then either the number 2/3 or the number 40.
Traumatized since leaving Sirius. What have you done to protect the belt while hiding out in that shit?
I'm not hiding. And when I get out of here,
Yes, what happens then? You saved the belt, right? From me, from the Inyas, from the tainted treasure you found.
correct.
Do you actually believe all that? Or do you need a story to tell yourself as you die?
Are you sure about that? Okay, Rayan.
So, Chap, try to stop me.
Great job, you boss thing.
Boss Mang. And there's Virgil. Let's see. There we go.
Captain, you're upset. Sorry. Everything all right?
They don't have one for Maya that I've seen yet.
You should have leaned into that thrust when you had that chance.
Like, if hers was gonna be here, it should be here, maybe. Right? There's no rude statement from Maya. I don't know what the choice in that was about. It would have been interesting, though, if they had romance options for, like, Yeah, she could romance Virgil, she could romance Arlen, maybe, diffuse the situation by whatever. Romance Rayan to allow for loyalty, even with, if you remove the leg to allow for keeping the garbage. But, maybe even romance the former captain, and then maybe he could stick around and actually help more than just whacking Arlen with the bottle. But whatever, though.
Is this supposed to be for me?
Why?
Wait a few more minutes and see.
Yeah. Hari Seldon there, talking like something else. Totally not cool. But whatever, though. Here we go.
Gotta be another lever around here.
And it is. Let's see, is there anything else here, though? Lots of random crap otherwise. Just decorative, though, rather than useful. Most things show up as a waypoint. So, yeah. Oh, well. Here we go.
Lord.
Look on the bright side. The door you need to get through is probably open now.
There must be a way to double back.
Alright. Yep. We have to go through here and see more
It's okay.
hallucinations.
Nothing down there but rocks.
And it changes right here. Right now. Extra crispy doom. Yeah. Everybody. There we go. Eat. Fantastic. There we go. Time to get out of here. And find our way to a pirate ship. Come on. You know, maybe at some point I'll make different choices for my gameplay. But today is not that day. I think after I get a proper gaming computer, I'll replay it and make the game movie out of that. Also, hopefully be able to have like a video editor thing on there too. So that would be something to learn, but if it's better, you know? Oh, the laser robots again, right? We just go to the right-hand side outside of the walkway and avoid them pretty much that way.
Does. Don't tell me you got him bored right there.
Maybe this time I'll accidentally mess up and get caught by them and see it's all a dream.
I'm sure you can handle this on your own.
I can. Leave me alone.
Don't worry, Molly. At the end of the day, you always end up alone.
Yep. That's so fun, right? It's not like I always feel alone anyway. But we can go off into the right-hand side outside of the structure and fly. And there's a thing to pick up as well. Right outside this zone. Yep, there we go. Tunnel analysis. Ooh, that is a little bit close. But let's get over here, right now. Angry robots! Angry robots! They are bad bots, robots who are bad. They did not compete with them. In fact, it made them mad. And they're gone. Dee. They never existed. Like everyone in Wing Commander. No, just joking. Well, that was fun, right? Dramatic spin around, which I'm sure no one really gets. I don't know cinematography or how the camera work is supposed to work out, but I don't know. I sort of like how there's like stuff like spinning around as a camera effect. Extra crunchy. Brittle belt bones. then she could be like, oh my knees, oh my knees, oh my knees. Crunch. And then it goes up to Jupiter gravity, and that would be extra crunchy. With the OPA graffiti.
What
She's out of
What is
her
this?
mind.
What's in here?
Don't
If
worry.
she wants to be out of this car.
You already did.
Wait, was there a thing to check over there? I mean, there's the OPA graffiti, but it didn't seem to have a marker on it like this one does. So, I think I've missed something here. I'm not sure, though. I could probably look at what achievements I haven't gotten yet and figure it out. And then look through another walkthrough and find it on that to find it within my own. That's a way to do things, at least, apart from just exploring endlessly. It is nice when there's stuff to find.
Remind me, how many bodies did they pull out of that room in Tiananmen Square?
Son of a bitch. It was your fault.
Interesting. I don't remember setting explosives around the building.
You lied to me. You told me that
I told you what you needed to hear. And you, like a good little soldier, didn't question it.
Well, let's get over here first and just go counterclockwise.
you turned me into a murderer.
I turned you into a soldier, and a damn good one, until you forgot how to obey orders.
You gave her bad orders and she stopped following them. Think of it that way.
They were our Baratnas. All they wanted was a better life on Ceres. And you killed them for it.
Be honest. You aren't angry that Belters are dead. You're angry that Kamina Drama was tricked.
And here's their manifesto thing here in the video game, in the universe of the Expanse, for any idiots like computers that lack verbal comprehension and have to have everything spelled out. Baratnas and Sesada, it is our time to make our voices heard. Miloda believed that Anderson Dawes has let his judgment be clouded by corruption rather than seeking to build the belt as legitimate political power. He has turned to ruthlessness. That the Belters of Ceres deserve a better voice than Anderson Dawes can give us. We are not hostile enforcers like Star Helix. We are citizens who deserve the right to self-govern. That we must work with the Enas while demonstrating strength when necessary. Unprovoked violence only confirms the worst inner prejudices. True strength comes from self-reliance. That the Outer Planets Alliance must condemn the actions of Anderson Dawes in order to further unite the belt as a whole. Do Furry de Belta. Okay. So that's sort of like, I don't know, Tango?
So
I think.
many dead. Was it worth it?
Factionalism will tear the OPA apart if we let it. These people threatened the stability of the entire station when they challenged me.
Like, in San Antonio, all the gangs got really crazy in the 90s, and then that prompted another gang to be made called Tango, which was Together Against Negative Gang Organizations. Yeah, whatever, though. And let's see here. We followed your work at Taiko with great interest. There are many here who feel you are charting a better path forward for the belt. Oh, this is for Fred Johnson. I owe my life to Dawes. Before I met him, I was the butcher of Anderson Station. He pulled me out of that hole, showed me a path to redemption. We all owed much to Dawes, but his time has passed and he refuses to make way for others. We are the future of the OPA. You may be. If so, you'll understand the need for patience and unity. The belt cannot prevail if we are fractured. So that's that there. I never read it out loud. I just...
You used to be the kind of leader who could bring out the best in anyone. Even a disgraced UNN general like Fred Johnson. What happened?
I know what it takes to survive, which is why I am here, and you are there.
You're not here. The ketchup of doom.
He's exquisite coming out. Truly the right person for the job.
You preach about keeping the bell safe from inners. But who's gonna protect the bell from you?
Nor you apparently. You ran just as soon as things got difficult.
Alright, onward to the next thing. Da 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 to the next thing. Here we go. Here we go again, leaving this place. Run.
I'm done being trapped in the past.
But is the past done being trapped with you?
Past isn't done with you.
Dang it.
And that guilt will stay with you. Right up to the end.
Well, that sucks. Like hull breaches. And now we can float again.
Is this the part where you tell me that there's no use in sending a message? That if anyone hears Kamina Drummer needs help, they'll just start celebrating? Those? Almost there.
Alright, it's lever time for the wrong lever. We gotta find another one. She's pulling up too much on it or something, right? And it's made of balsa wood, I guess, probably. Extra light and useless. Unless you're trying to make an airplane from the 1920s. They did have some cool airship designs, though. Like there was a scout ship, a dirigible thing that had like lots of balsa wood planes.
No.
Doesn't matter. How could you be expected to survive this? You couldn't even save me.
Yeah, you did. And she's back again. There's Zombie Maya. In space.
I'm sorry. I can't.
Time for more potty mouth language.
It won't open.
Who fucking who?
There we go again.
So you're dying of hypoxia on a forgotten asteroid abandoned by your crew. Everything out here can kill you. You taught me that. But you faced pirates and torpedoes. Hell, half your crew tried to kill you at one point or another. Are you really telling me the Kamina Drummer is going to be beaten by a goddamn door?
I never should have come out here. I left you. Now I got trapped on there with...
Hey, Arlen did this. You did the only thing you could do. The only thing I wanted you to do. You survived.
And now there's still more
Now
work
you
to
have
do.
work to do. You need to save me, your crew, and the belt.
Oh, doom. Especially once the guy starts eating
So you gonna
asteroids at
spend
Earth.
the rest of your oxygen feeling sorry for yourself?
Sure.
Or are you going to get to fucking work?
I think I'll go with feeling sorry. That sounds easier. Oh well. Anyway, I'll go to the wrong one first, and then we'll get to the one that's right. The right one is over here, so let's go to the wrong one first, so they'll make the dialogue for whatever.
Won't fit.
So there we go. I think there might be another one as well, because I think there was something else said. But yeah, either way. She has rebar now, which is really good for the gloves that she has rated for vacuum, I'm sure. Alright, back to being Super Kamina. Attach. And gotta be really careful with that faceplate. Although hopefully it's made of like transparent aluminum or some crap rather than glass or plastic. Plastic breaks down in UV light, so lots of it does anyway. Yay, the switch actually worked. Alright. And I think I've looked around in there before and there's nothing, but I'll look around once more just to be sure. Just to be sure. But yeah, nothing else standing out anyway. Alright, here we go. Antenna array, examine. You know, you'd think it might at least have some more oxygen valves, some of which might not be fully depleted, although you'd still need the right type of valve attachments to go to the backpack.
Tensha, this is an emergency distress call.
Or helmet.
I am stranded and near death. Send help immediately. Please.
It'd be interesting if the breathing device was in the helmet. Like if it would just take the oxygen from CO2 and send back oxygen.
This is an emergency distress call.
Like maybe in a catalytic way, rather than something with a limiting reagent.
Don't let me die. Tensha, this is an emergency distress call. I am stranded and near death. Send help immediately. Don't let me die.
Alright, time to be on the pirate ship, and I think I will do this in one go. And same with the next one, it'll be episode 5 in one go on the 27th. I think this is the part 6, episode 4. I should make more references to the Nintendo 64, but this would be on October 26th, I think, right? So yeah, 27th for the other one. Number 5. Hopefully everyone stays alive. Alright, here we go. Here we go again, extra crispy. Excuse me. I am tired. Time for the Not a Robot tour to show up soon, along with the UFO. The pirate UFO. It would be funny though if like right after the pirate ship showed up, if an actual UFO was there, but instead of like Valiant Thor or Greys or whatever, it was like Daleks. That could work out so well for all the unitologists there. Or about just as well as it already has. Or the Cybermen. Heck, they could all be Borg. Extra crispy mummy Borg. And maybe if they got gas masks from World War I or II or whatever, they could be like, "Are you my mummy?" The good thing about having saved Maya is there's no funeral for her now. Which it's like when I first played the game, it's like, why don't you use the oxygen in her backpack that she doesn't need anymore? I mean, it's sad that she wouldn't, but still, it's there. A little more time. Rather than just being like, oh, I must accept my fate. What the heck?
We received your distress call. What is your location?
Unknown frequency? How would you not know the frequency if you're tuned into it?
Captain Drummer, if you are still there, we need your location.
I'm here.
Sometimes I think that a lot of graphic artists have never used the radio. Or like the meme with the VHS player, VCR, that they have the VHS tape going into the wrong way. But yeah, if you're receiving a signal, you know what frequency it is. You'd probably have a scanner constantly going in background. But yeah, whatever though. Like you'd have both a scanner constantly running in background to find signals and a decryption thing to make it make sense. But any unencrypted ones that's just like, you know, plain voice or whatever, that would be like for general hailing frequencies kind of thing. Or I'm sure someone could come up with stuff if they haven't already. But that's just, you know, reinventing the wheel. Which is a way to understand the wheel. Extra crunchy. Good thing it's not power armor and it's just a jerk being a jerk. Like, if that were Martian power armor, then that would be bad. It looks like it's some type of advanced thing for the time then, but not like the Goliath thing that, what was her name? The one that, one of the Martian ladies that was actually my height, but she's like Samoan, I think. But yeah, what's her name?
You look like Falota.
Roberta Bobby Draper?
You look like a cloaked up recycler, filter.
Is that the character's name or the actor's?
Better gather your wits. Matna will want to speak with you soon.
I think it's the character name. It's been a while. I've started rewatching The Expanse, but I've only gotten to episode 4 so far. Like, I need to get new glasses because my others
I would
broke.
have been better off choking to death on that rock.
So there was an option to get free Prime, so I'm doing that for the moment.
Hey. Over here.
And of course, another gesture of doom.
Seems like overkill to me.
Well, with any luck, they maintain it about as well as Sodexo.
Cox should consider himself lucky. Our brig is a luxury hotel compared to this.
Yep.
Wonder what her story is.
She likes jumpsuits.
Looks like an Inya. Whoever she is, she's
Because
a
her
long way
spine
from
isn't
home.
scrunched up. Julie Meow. Or Mao. There is a cat thing that explains the Expanse. Yeah?
Yeah. Who are you?
My name is Julie Mao. Anderson Doss has a message for you. Please, shut up! This is a blind spot, but they'll be happy to let me rough you up a little.
Visual blind
Maybe
spot.
a
They
couple
still have
minutes.
microphones.
It's our only window
Window.
Or they might.
to figure out how we're getting off the ship.
They heard the hey anyway.
Who are you?
Just an inner who's very far from home. With a shitload of supplies I'd much rather give to my friends in the OPA than these fucks. It's me and a group of defectors. I was heading to meet them on Ceres when I was kidnapped by these assholes.
Hit me. That should buy us another minute. What's the plan?
On the bridge, there's a center console. The screen all the way on the left has a disarm command for the entire rig. It needs a security override. The console is Tucson Station. You'll need to somehow move her off of there and keep her distracted long enough for the override to go through.
Yep.
I distracted her once before. Ended with us diving away from a torpedo. But we made it.
I'm sure I'll enjoy that story one day.
She probably heard the torpedoes firing.
I heard her talking about you after you escaped and killed her men. She was furious, but also, I think she sees something in you now, something she wants. Use it.
It's the power of family.
Traitorous Pashamwala.
It's like as if they couldn't
You
hear
gonna kill
every
her?
word you said.
Where do I get to?
Nah. She gets to talk to Manda.
Yep, onward to this part again, where we have the QuickTime events with the torpedoes and the PDC. Point Defense Cannon of Doom. Doom de doom doom doom. Alright, here we go again. Here we go again with this drama. And more potty mouths. Everyone has to be a potty mouth to be authentic. Like the scientists who decide for themselves that it's more authentic sounding to be juvenile. It's like totally unbiased studies,
Good
I'm
for the
sure.
throat. It's a habit I picked up in prison on Luna. Now I goes with the stuff. 5, 6 bulbs a day.
It's a lot of flowers.
When I'm not guzzling the blood of my enemies, of course.
Yeah, sure.
That's a joke.
Really?
Hilarious. I'm sure your crew are cracking up when they're not scared shitless of you.
Torrance, do my jokes crack you up?
Fuck no. Your jokes is corny as fuck, boss man.
That's Torrance. We call him Thor because no one should ever have to suffer being murdered by a guy named Torrance.
So, you're all one big happy family that goes around decapitating people.
Decapitating corpses. Their owners had no use for them anymore. Inners are sentimental about many things. Corpses, property, manners.
I'm sure you're good about not
If
having
we followed
those.
their rules, we'd never win. Our power comes from being willing to do what they are not. You should understand that better than anyone. Kamina Drama.
This is Arlan, captain of the Artemis. Our former captain, Kamina Drama, is dead.
For some reason, it really slows down
As you
on that
know,
kind of screen.
the body carries Anderson Dawes' bounty.
Not
We
quite
are
as bad
leaving
as
it
the
for you
mirror, but
as
almost.
a token. It was Drama and her little Martian friend who decided to go after those coordinates. But Ratna and I were against it. We have dealt with both of them now.
You just signed your doom
Whatever
warrant.
you are searching for, we don't know what it is, and we don't care. We are going back to Ceres, and you'll never find us in your sectors again.
Thanks for telling them
What
their
do you
course.
make of that message?
They have caca for brains. They thought they could distract you and get away with the core. But there's no way you waste time with me unless you already knew you could catch them.
Mensha, how long till intercept?
3 minutes, Matna.
It is a remarkable story you have. Betrayed by Dawes, betrayed by Cox, betrayed by your own crew, yet you still care. Do you love her? The little Martian?
Good grief. And this is the only time I'm going to use B.
Fuck you.
I'll take that as a yes.
I'm sure you would, regardless what's said. Because that's what you already
That
decided.
love is the reason why I haven't killed you. We don't employ crew members here. We find family. Look around. Everyone here has been betrayed by someone.
She's
lied
actually
to
Vin
by
Diesel.
someone. Their parents, their captains, their governments. Same for me. Now, we have purpose. And that purpose is each other. All of them would die for me as I would for them.
You see, it was at a Protogen cloning facility.
The belt was built on lies. The only truth out here is family. You call us pirates.
But
It means
instead of
nothing.
XY, they had 3
We know
X's.
who we are and what we fight for. That's how we win.
Yeah, and this I'm always going to say, but you are pirates, because they're deluded into thinking they are actually family, so saying you're not family is just going to be like, no you're not, yes I am, no you're not, yes, or I don't know what it would be, I don't care though. But yeah, you are pirates, that is obviously true.
But you are pirates. You murder and steal from innocent people.
The UNN is innocent? Or do you mean the scavengers trying to take food from our mouths? and water
Scavengers
from our
taking
tanks?
food from your mouths.
We
Scavengers
survive
scavenge empty vessels.
against far greater
You take food
and
from the
more
mouths of
ruthless
others.
enemies. And we don't
They take food,
apologize
scavengers
for it.
take food from husks.
If
stuff that no one
makes us
needs.
pirates, so be it.
Yeah, you make yourself
You've come to
pirates,
us at an
regardless however
opportune
much you
time.
play with words.
The MK core is the culmination of everything we've been building towards. You'll see. If you keep an open mind,
I really
and
wish I
open
had a
heart,
better gaming computer.
you wouldn't be the first on this ship to make
It's
it
annoying
from
how
the
the
bridge to
frame
the
rate's like
bridge.
10 per second, or it must
Or-
something like that.
You can choose the airlock instead.
Okay, will do. Thank you.
Let's go.
How about
This
I
might be
don't?
my only shot.
Hey, I'll be your family.
Toussaint,
Yes.
the Artemis has 4 functioning PDCs and a torpedo launcher. And they have one massive advantage.
What's that?
Do
They can destroy you, but you can't destroy them. Not as long as they have the core. I know their weak spots. I know how they'll fly and how they'll fight.
Of course you do. But why would you want to help us?
revenge.
Revenge. That crew is dead to me. I can help you disable the ship. And I'm the only person who can go in and find you the MK core. In return, you let me and Maya go.
It's awfully rude of you to not even consider my offer.
A
If it's a
coerced
real
offer isn't an offer.
You let me consider it without a gun to my head.
It's like demanding people say only what you want to hear. That isn't actual compliance. That's just a bunch of crap.
Khan knows we're aiming to disable. She'll never let us get a clean angle on the drive thrusters. Your best bet is straight through the nose cone and out the back.
Doesn't that have a high likelihood of killing your pilot?
Depends who your gunner is.
That used to be Yuri before you killed him.
You shouldn't
Now
have had
it's
him as
me.
a foot soldier.
Forget the pilot. I'd worry more about exploding the reactor. But if you get off a clean shot, it'll be fine. I've done it plenty of times.
Battle stations! Drummer, on guns! Be ready to kill her the moment I say.
Yes, Mama.
That inspires loyalty. So much with family. Alright. quick time events. Again.
Ready torpedoes.
Torpedoes?
We need to keep their PDCs occupied, unless you'd like us to get strafed.
Alright, LT, RT, that's party. RT, a Phalanx battle system almost.
They're breaking. Flip and maintain distance.
No, hold steady. I can get my shot off before we pass.
If we pass, we'll be exposed to their guns.
Hold speed. Torpedoes first, then take your shot.
Alright, what will it be again? LT first, or what will it be? What will it be? It is RT.
Don't miss now.
RT. L up. And LT. RT. Fantastic. There we go. Scraping rod. Yay.
Hull damage.
Minimal, Matna. Pressure is stable.
Good. And did we get them? Drama!
Look.
Time to ready the breach pod.
What if the breach pod was made of Tide Pods? Would that be a challenge?
You're nearing the Artemis. Keep me updated as you clear each floor.
Yes, Mother.
Drummer, this is our first mission together. I hope it won't be our last. But if you step out of line once...
Yes, I know. Bullet in head, brains splattered, so...
Good luck.
Which one of those is mine?
Nah, throw it. See, Mama, she's a trusting person. Tough as iron, but big-hearted. Me, though, let's just say, not all those UNN soldiers were dead before their heads came off. Sasaki.
Of Doom. Alright, there we go.
Back.
The end of chapter 4. Even though I'm a bore. I know. Skip credits, and here we go. 45 did that, 71 that, 92 that, 55 that, 95 that, 26 that. Alright, back. And then we gotta go forward to go back. Pretty much. Because it won't let me just exit the main menu from there for some reason. So we have to go into the next chapter. Here we are, the next chapter. And then I can press start and return to main menu to say goodbye. Or at least see you next time, if you show up. Thank you if you do. Thanks for putting up with how lame and annoying I may be to everybody. Anyway, take care and try to not go crazy.